Hello, universe. Welcome to my world. We do Angelina Jordan videos on this channel, and our most common format is where we take one song and we look at the history of it and all the other covers of it before we reach Angelina Jordan. And that's what we're doing today. And today's song is perfect. It's perfectly sung, it's perfectly written, and it's perfect by Ed Sheeran. This is not just another excellent song. This song has more than 3.5 billion views. And so it is right up there with one of the all-time YouTube favorites. And it's very easy to see why. When you listen to this song, the way it's written, the way it's sung, you can tell it's an instant classic. And in fact, it has a classical influence as well, because Ed Sheeran's granny's dying wish was that he would do a collaboration with his older brother who's a composer. And so the song also has a classical influence, and it is a love song. Love sells. It's universal, it's timeless, it's something everyone is yearning for, and if you capture it in a song, you're almost guaranteed success. It's funny when you stop to think about Ed Sheeran, because when he was a kid, he got a guitar, he started writing songs, and 10 years later, he was world famous and an industry in itself. It's funny how life can sometimes go like that. To introduce us to the song, let's hear a version from Cimarelli. They're a group of sisters out of California, and theirs is an acoustic version. And when you hear the song, you'll immediately recognize it.
I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. Oh, I found a boy, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. But I will not give you up this time.
Next, we're going to Texas, and we're meeting Pentatonics. They're a really well-known a cappella group, and they have wonderful harmonies, which you hear over and over again. They did a wonderful version of Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah, and they introduce a classical style when they do Ed Sheeran's song.
Baby, I've been here before. I've seen this room and I've walked this floor. I used to live alone before I knew you.
I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass. We're listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight.
Next, we're meeting PMJ, Postmodern Jukebox. They do covers in a vintage style. In fact, today's cover, they've labeled 50s Prom, and you can see why. I've shown 3 different parts of the song just to give an overall feel of it. Very interesting is the combination of backing musicians. You have strings and piano and guitar and even a saxophone, which is a very unusual combination. And while you're watching this video, look at the girl on the right, dressed in white, because she cries, she's over-emotional, she drops her book on the floor, and she's a dancer and model. She adds a certain spice to this video as well.
I found a love for me. Well, darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. I found a girl, she's beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were that someone waiting for me.
Well, I found a man stronger than anyone I know. He shares my dreams. I hope that someday we'll share a home. Well, I found a love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. With you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite sound.
When I saw you in that dress, looking so beautiful, I don't deserve it. Darling, you look perfect tonight.
Next, we're staying in the classical tradition, and we're hearing a couple of groups. The 10 tenors are out of Australia, and the Dutch tenors, I assume, are out of Holland. When we hear the Dutch tenors, the singer actually gives a very unusual performance because his facial expression communicates the words as if he's actually speaking them. I've rarely seen that during a singer's performance.
I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was.
Staying in the classical mode, the next version we hear is very unusual. It's a mashup between this song and Johann Sebastian Bach's Jesu, Joy of Man's Desires.
Found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in and follow my lead.
And if you think that version was unusual, our next version has been converted to a baby's lullaby. Seriously, a baby's lullaby. Now we're moving into the area of high-profile superstar covers of this song. Amazon Prime Video did a version of Cinderella starring Camille Cabello, who you may remember did the spectacular billion-viewed video of Havana. This is her in the star role singing a duet of this song.
I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in and follow my lead.
Well, I found a boy, beautiful
I never knew you were the someone waiting for me.
And when you're someone as famous as Ed Sheeran, you attract spectacular guests to duet with you. This is Andrea Bocelli singing in Italian.
Sei la mia donna, la forza delle onde del mare. Togli i miei sogni, i miei segreti, molto di più. Spero che un giorno l'amore che ci ha accompagnato diventi casa, la mia famiglia diventi noi. Siamo sempre bambini, ma nulla è impossibile. Stavolta non ti lascerò. Nell'oscurità, stretti forte poi, a piedi nudi noi, dentro la nostra musica ti ho guardata ridere e sussurrando ho detto tu stasera vedi sei perfetta per me.
Did I say that Ed Sheeran attracts spectacular guests for duets? This is Beyonce duetting with him. It's funny because in this performance with Beyonce for the first time, I hear how she layers each individual word. Angelina Jordan does that. I wonder if she got that from Angelina Jordan or the other way around, or if it's just a universal feature of being a jazz singer. Very interesting fashion choice on Beyonce's part. She looks like a purple swan.
Well, I found a man stronger than anyone I know. And I share his dreams. I hope that someday we'll share our home. I found a love to carry more than just my secret, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We were just kids, but we're so in love. Why didn't we start us? I know we'll be alright this time. Darling, just hold my hand. Be your girl, you'll be my man. And I see my future in your eyes.
Next, we're going to hear Ed Sheeran's original song. We're hearing 3 different versions. We're watching the original official video with over 3.5 billion views, which was filmed in the Austrian Alps. We're also watching his performance for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee in front of Buckingham Palace. And we're fortunate in getting the camera to give us a panorama of what the view is. And we're also listening to Ed Sheeran giving a live performance. This is a good moment to go into slight empath mode to try and imagine what it must be like for Ed Sheeran performing in front of hundreds, if not thousands of fans who are hanging on to every word, singing along with you to something that you've created. I wonder how that must feel to the artist. This song has really made me appreciate Ed Sheeran more because his style is so real and consistent and simple and accessible, especially when he sings a love song. It has a universal reach. It can reach anyone who listens to it.
I found a love for me. Well, darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead. I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I know we'll be alright this time. Kiss me slow, your heart is over. done sitting in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it, darling, you look perfect tonight.
Now, finally, we've come to Angelina Jordan. Often when we come to her, I say or I imply that she really does the best cover version, and sometimes even better than the original. I'm not sure I can say that today, but her version is different. It's heartfelt, but it's more jazzy. She puts a completely different style into her singing of the song, different than anyone we've heard. And that is one of the many reasons why we have an Angelina Jordan channel.
I found a love for me, and darling, just dive and follow my lead. But I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were someone waiting for me. We were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time, darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is a heart I am, and with your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark between you and my arms, barefoot on the grass. Listen to our favorite song. When you say you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, you look perfect, and you deserve it tonight.
She doesn't just make it sound like a love song, she makes it sound like an anthem to love. When a song has 3.5 billion views, many artists will cover it from all different directions, and we get spectacular and varied performances right across the board. And yet Angelina Jordan consistently makes a contribution to the song's history. We will continue to explore the contributions that Angelina Jordan makes in the future. Okay, gang, I'm out of here. I'll catch you later. Bye.